how does one ensure convergence of a skill to mastery eventual in general case? Because with simple skills, it's easy. Uh, Very evident what data needs to be collected. Very easy to devise tests for it. For example, speed typing. Based on the data collected, I know that I will be doing 150 VPM within this year. I've improved by 30 VPM in the last 2.5 months, and I will continue putting in the work until I have 150 VPM. It's very easy to see how much work is put in, what's the return on it, what's the rate of progression, what things I need to be working on based on just performance distribution on different tests which were devised. And here it's very simple. Like, if I'm not converging for some, firstly, if I'm not moving towards improvement, the progress, this is evident, and this is easily fixable because very easy to deduce exactly where it's insufficient and then ask people who are just doing it better, right? But what about general things like coding, for example? How do you measure your ability as a coder? Because on a long enough time horizon, yes, you can get more or less reasonable samples. But how do you do it within like a month or 3 months? I'm not sure I can make estimates which would mean anything on any time frame less than like a quarter of a year, which is stupid. Like this is unreasonable. This is too little data. I need more data. I need to collect more data. But I still don't see how it could be done on general case like this. So obviously I can just go for larger projects and then hope that the skill has to be developed alongside it. But how do you know that I'm optimizing for right things, when I'm choosing the right projects? The other day I saw a man, like security guard, who was guarding the passage, which was like a maze thing with what's it called, like security tape. That I had no idea, but it's like a long maze for a very very long queue of people. There was nobody, and he forced someone to go all the way for this queue, um, not letting him like take a shortcut or like breaking anything. Just go straight forward for his opening. Right, he forced him to spend like extra minute and a half to go through this, and I saw him being satisfied from this. Like, he did his job and he was proud of it. And we're all the same. We're all human. Like, if he can be proud of doing something that's so stupid and so little, I'm probably doing something right now that I'm proud of, and that on a large picture of things, on grand scheme of things, matters not. How do I find this and eliminate it and like realize that it is there even? I think the answer that I'm keep coming back to is to that I need to just ensure being close to people that not even better than me, but that I admire. That if I move closer to them, it's always a good thing, right? And so if I'm doing something differently than what I'm doing currently, if I end up changing my ways, it's always going to be null or net positive, right? And I don't really want to do that. Like it's not an approach that I want to really to be taken. I'm perfectly fine by myself. I prefer being by myself. It's easier, but I think the data just shows that that it's much better to optimize for getting in close proximity with someone incredible. Like they even did some studies with people. I think in the end, like of college, they were doing some studies, and people with a mentor outperformed like 4 times we said that I don't know exactly how the study was structured, but there was a huge difference. So it looks like I'm still undervaluing the value, the importance of getting myself in even closer proximity with most incredible people in the same industry. I think it's same as doing whatever this is I'm doing right now. Do I want to do it? Absolutely not. But currently, my estimate of its value is positive, so I'm just going to continue doing it for as long as it stays like this. Is it going to be ever good content? No.